welcome to this edition of Institutional Effectiveness Tips, brought to you by Weave. My name is Tisha Paredes, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about the accreditation death spiral. The accreditation death spiral is something that a lot of institutions go through. Here in this graph, you can see this institution had an accreditation visit in 2005, 10, 15, and 20. Prior to the visits, the institution infused a lot of resources into ensuring compliance with accreditation standards. But after the visit, or when the accreditors left, the resources were reallocated to non-IE efforts. The problem with this model is that it takes a lot more resources to be compliant with accreditation standards, and institutions can get into this cycle. So how do we stop this cycle? Well, first we have to build and sustain an infrastructure. Here, an infrastructure refers to processes, policies, human resources, and finances. If we truly want to be a learning organization, then we need to invest in the infrastructure. We need to make sure that we're using information wisely. This will help improve student learning, long-term planning, increase benefits and decrease costs, and meet the demands of internal and external constituencies. So let's take a look at infrastructure. Here's a quick equation for you to think about. Infrastructure is the sum of faculty, leadership, technology, and staff as a function of culture. Now, let's talk about investing in each one of these. First, faculty. How do we invest in faculty? How do we remove the barriers so they can be involved? We have to look for engagement opportunities, make it easy for them to become engaged. We have to give them the potential to engage, understand what the payoff is for them to be engaged in these opportunities, and apply some pressure if needed. How do we lead the leaders? This can be very difficult at times. You have to think about what they value. You have to provide updates to them and really talk to them about the consequences of investing, reinvesting, or not investing in an IE effort. Then we want to look at our technology needs. How do we find software that fits? There are many different pieces of software out there, but you have to look at what problem are you trying to solve. A lot of pieces of software will tell you they're going to solve your problems and may not actually do it. Next, investing in staff, really developing their knowledge, skills, and abilities so they can help with IE efforts and maintain compliance with accreditation standards. We're really looking to match people to the jobs that fit their skills, knowledge, and abilities. Now, infrastructure is part of a function of culture. So we have to really pay attention to the limitations we have, resistance that could occur, and some boundary conflicts that could occur if we try to make some changes. So what can you do now? Well, first, you need to develop a plan. And you need to think about these questions. How do we engage faculty in IE efforts? What really are our technology needs and what problem we're trying to solve? How do we develop staff and provide them the skills that they need? And what do leaders need? What kind of updates are good for them? Then you want to discuss your plan with leadership and explain why investing in IE efforts and building a sustainable IE infrastructure is good for the institution. Hopefully now you have some tips and tricks on how to manage the accreditation death spiral at your institution. Please check out our Knowledge Center for more information on workshops, courses, presentations, and conferences that we will be attending. Thank you, and be on the lookout for more IE tips soon.
Created using Powtoon.